Yeah, hello everyone. This is Shobhit Rawat, and today we are going to see this King's Indian opening. So basically, from white side it is King's Indian attack, and from black side it is like King Indian's defense. So yeah, we can see from white side it is King's Indian attack. Okay, so starting from white, we have this first knight to f3, and let's say black can response any of yeah opening, so maybe that d5 is the opening, and you can play that g3 for this bishop to go here on this diagonal. Okay, so that is the main idea to play King's Indian attack after bishop to g2, and you just castle short side. So that is the idea for the King's Indian attack. So in this, let's say knight f6 is there, and after knight f6 you play bishop g2, and let's say we played e6 for this bishop, and here castle bishop to e7, and then white will go to castle, and maybe d3 after that, and then simple castle. So that is the idea to play this bishop here on place in this diagonal, maybe attack from here, open this diagonal, and full use of this bishop, maybe attack in center using this knight to maybe c3, or here on d2 could be idea to attack on e4 square. That could be idea from the white side. Okay, so let's see now what are the main moves. Maybe knight b to d2, and then let's say c5 from black side. So idea is like first control this center from c5, then knight to c6, and maybe knight to can come into d7 also. That could be idea from the black side. So now e4, open this center, let's say capture, and then maybe we are going to attack this e5 to this knight, and let's say knight c6, and we try to attack e5, then knight comes to, let's say, d7, attacking that knight again, then maybe queen e2, rook e1. So that could be idea from white side. Let's say then attack again, pressurize this and defend this. So that could be idea from the white side to defend this pawn by queen, rook, and this. Also white is at black is also trying to attack here by two knights and this queen, and maybe make pressure from bishop, but it is not possible because of this pawn is attacking those square. So yeah, if queen go back and then bishop can come, so that will be a delay attack. Then maybe knight can jump and defend that. So white is much faster to defend that pawn, and simply that pawn push can yeah, open this file. Also this pawn is weak in that side. That is also possibility. After capture queen, maybe capture and give check here. Okay, so these are the ideas. So let's say probably how can yeah, here maybe same idea, castle d3. D3 is because we are going to play this e4 move. That's why we have to play this d3, adding extra force here. What if black plays simply that d4 move? Is there any possibility? So after this, yeah, um, what is the idea after this? Maybe play c3, attacking that, and in defense, yeah, now if black try with the e5, defend that pawn, so we simply capture that pawn. So then maybe c5 is the idea. Then we simply capture that, and now what we have, yeah, we have this check. Okay, and we just defend it by, let's say, knight, and then this pawn is defended. So let's say knight uh, takes t4, and then yeah, so knight is pinned right now. Let's say if queen capture this, okay, then we simply can capture this knight, and then yeah, then let's say capture, then we can win this queen. So that could be idea from the white in that point. So yeah, after capture, so queen capture is not possible because of this capture, and we are winning that queen. So now maybe we have this knight d5 first. Okay, then we simply capture that also, that knight, and win extra material there. And after bishop d7 we can go, yeah, we can go here also, but maybe we can go back c2, which is like a safe move. If we try to go with let's say queen to b7, then yeah, if black try to attack with yeah, rook, then we simply capture other pawn. Okay, so these are the ideas from the white side. And yeah, after this, let's say, yeah, black castled, and you played this knight to, yeah, knight b to d2. Idea is simply going to capture this, yeah, add extra attack on e4. And let's say c5 played by black, and you played e4, directly attacking the center. Then yeah, you are already seen, I guess, that capture. Okay, so after d takes e5, and yeah, maybe knight, yeah, after this, let's say, then simply you can simply push that pawn. Either you can play, yeah, knight to maybe yeah, knight to c6, and after e5, yeah, that is the possibility. Also you can play this c3 move. um, that is also possible to first defend this square with pawn, and then go with this attack. Okay, after this knight c2, knight c6 is move, then rook e1, and then yeah, we have this b5 move. All right, idea is simply push there and attack, first remove this defender, and maybe then add some pressure from bishop here. That could be idea. Then e5, simply knight d7, and yeah, queen can come attack that one. So also we have that. Yeah, now this is happened, so we don't require this knight here now, so we can go with knight to f1 now, and open this one for queen. And then let's say a5 move. Yeah, black uh, s- try to gain some space on queen side. Then we can simply go with maybe h4, try to gain king side space. And let's say then yeah, try to attack, try to go with more space. And then yeah, we have knight 1 to there, maybe simple knight maneuver, and try to go there. And yeah, that is the idea from white. Still not so clear. So now look, flip this board, and now look the king Indian defense. Okay, okay, so king Indian defense is like, if white play let's say um yeah, queen gambit something, and you can play simply that knight f6, and then c4 you play this g6, then knight come again here on c3, you play this bishop on onto this g7, then let's say knight open here, you simply yeah castle. This is like your king's indian defense. So that is idea from the yeah black side. Now what we can see from white side, then e4 can be played, and you have this d6 move. So idea is to jump with this e5 move, so that you can open this file. As of now that is attacked by this knight here, so maybe our knight can come here onto knight b2 on d7, or maybe on this c6 square. So c6 square maybe a little not okay for black, because of after this d5 move. So yeah, that is maybe that's why we can play this move to defend that one, that is square. So yeah, after this maybe yeah, we have this bishop e2, and then we can play this e5 move, and after let's say here white try to capture this, then we can take it, okay, and then let's say knight take this, let's say knight take this, and then we have simply that capture, bishop capture, and then maybe yeah, first knight takes this. Okay, so we can sacrifice this knight. So idea is this knight sacrifice is really you can see so many trap, because after that you are going to open this bishop, and after this capture you can win this yeah knight back. And you have also bishop pair also, I think, yeah, little equal, but this king is still in center. Maybe after capsule you can just go with your bishop attack. Okay, so this is the idea when knight capture here. So yeah, this is not possible to simply capture it by there. So that's why after this white castle shot, and then you can play this knight to c6 move, and let's say this happen. Okay, then you have this knight to e7 move. All right, and then we can have some uh, yeah move from simply b4 maybe, and b3. That could be idea from the white. Okay, so now let's see some tricky line. Basically let's say here after this uh yeah, we played this knight c3, bishop g7, e4, d6, and yeah, we played this move maybe to open this bishop first, and then knight f3 happened, and we castled, and yeah, after this I think there is a trap. Let's see what is going to happen now. So now we have this bishop g4 first. Okay, so pinning that knight here. So idea could be like um, maybe white can try with this attack first on this bishop because of this pin. So yeah, we simply just capture that knight. That is our idea, because in this king's indian, that white bishop is not that much good light square bishop, because your main key role is like this dark square bishop in king's indian defense. So now uh, we have this knight c6 and bishop, yeah, when this bishop on e3, then you can go for that trap. So after this we have this knight to d7, because we are going to open this file and also this queen file. That is our main idea. Then let's say, yeah, so here we open this file to attack this one basically, and also going to attack with this knight. So we are going to attack twice on this d4 square. So if knight go here, so then white can add two defender here. So that's why white can play this move, or knight to e2. So after that, so main idea to go, yeah, this knight, knight d2 on e5. Basically we are going to sacrifice this knight. Also we are trying to attack this queen. So yeah, after this capture, you can capture it by knight again and then win this bishop, that material back. And let's say queen go to g3, and we simply capture that knight and give that check. So that is also possible here. Okay, so you are yeah, winning some material. All right, so at least pawn basically. And yeah, after this, let's say after castle in this position, go to the back there. Yeah, before this bishop to, yeah, here this move, white can play this s3 move, and then we can go with this g6, maybe try to open this bishop. So yeah, because now bishop is not good in this diagonal, so black can try to open this file, let's say, and then white can try with this bishop to d3. And yeah, after this black is doing bad, c5, because yeah, after e5, okay, after e5 you takes, let's say, that pawn, and d takes this, and you are trying to save this knight. So let's say you go for this knight f to d7, and then simply white can play this bishop to e4 move and win this rook. So that is also possible trap in King's Indian. Okay, so let's go with this again. So in this position, let's say, yeah, oh, we have this bishop to e2 move, because of, yeah, we are just trying to open this one, and white try to, yes, block that pin. So then we can play this knight c6 castle, then we have this e5 move. That is the idea. Yeah, then maybe, yeah, if capture, you already seen that, because after capture, okay, queen, maybe capture, you can capture it. So you can go with this knight takes this move, and maybe first go with this, yeah, knight takes this simply. I was thinking knight was not there, so yeah, so that is not possible right now. Then this move, knight e7, and we have that knight, yeah, knight e1 basically. Try to go here in this file from the white side, and then we have this knight d7 and this bishop to e3, let's say, and then we played this f5 move. Okay, so idea is here attacking that bishop, so we can try to win that bishop somehow. Okay, so that could be idea. Let's go back again. So let's say, yeah, in this position, after, yeah, after in this position, white played this f4 move, then we castle, then knight f3, knight a6, let's say, then bishop to e2, and we have this e5 move. Okay, let's say f takes this, d takes this. Okay, then we have this move d5, and then let's say knight capture this, Yeah, knight is here. Then we have this queen c2, and yeah, in this position now we can capture it by knight. So we are sacrificing this knight. So let's say knight capture this, then we have this bishop here, and yeah, so after this maybe we have this defense. All right, so now we can capture it by knight, and this knight we can win by this check here. Okay, let's say g3, we capture it, and yeah, we can win this one. So in this position, next option is this bishop. Then we can capture it maybe by, yeah, by bishop, I guess. Okay, then this capture. Okay, then we can go with the, yeah, this one, bishop go back, we capture it, and then queen capture, we can win at least one material. So that is also possible trap. This is not easy trap basically, so just I'm giving that idea, so how trap work. Okay, so now let's say, yeah, in this position, um after playing every move, so white can play this move, which is obvious, you can see in so many game. After castle, we have this bishop e2, try to open here. Okay, and try to go for short castle. Then we have this knight b to d7, queen to, yeah, d2. So now idea is go for this castle this side. So let's say we played c6, if black is not careful, so knight f3, we played this, and then this happened. Then we played this knight to c5, and then let's say white can castle short. Then we can simply sacrifice this. If bishop capture there, so we can capture that knight, and then we can win this one. That is also possibility if it is not there. So let's say this happened, we can capture it again, and yeah, it's still bishop capture, we can capture it back, and yeah, after that we are, yeah, a double bishop we have, so still we have some chances. So this is possible traps here. Maybe is this side we can go for long castle, so white can do that. That is the possible choice from the white, and also pressurize this square after capture maybe that uh, d6 pawn will be weak for black. All right, so these are the ideas from the white, and okay, let's see simple variation now. Okay, yeah, after let's say e4, we have this c5 general move. So if we play knight here, so we can't go with that. Yeah, knight here, then we simply have this e5 move, and we are going to have that alkene defense, because after this you can play knight d5, and then just go for this pawn, yeah, moves, so that these pawns go so much advanced, so you can easily break that center. That is the idea from there. So yeah, e4, probably you don't have that knight to f6 move so soon. Yeah, but after this move, d4, you can definitely go for this king Indian, and yeah, after this you can play this, and yeah, most probably white can go for center, and then you can go for this d6 move to open this bishop, And then white can try with this knight f3, you castle, and yeah, bishop e2 is the option. Then yeah, then you can try with this e5 move directly, and then white castle, and you have this, yeah, knight c6 move. Then d5, you go back to e7, and then let's say b4 move, and then you have this knight to h5 move. Okay, then rook, yeah, e1, and then you can open this one, possibly. So maybe in this point, uh yeah, after this, let's say, yeah, white can try with this bishop, and then we can play this h6, white go back, let's say, and then we can try with yeah, knight to d7, and go with this here, because now there is no bishop to challenge this square. Maybe then uh, from there we have this b4 move, that could possible. Yeah, after this, yeah, what could be idea from white now? Maybe knight can go back. It's not so clear. Okay, so let's say now we castled. Before this, yeah, this could be possible. So you know that we can win that thing back. So now let's say first white go with this, and then we castle. Then we have this bishop d3. Okay, then we have this c5 move. Okay, then we have this knight g to e2. um yeah, so after this we can go with that move, e takes this, and then we can play d5. Okay, let's say we have this move, and then we can go for this knight to c6. I need to go with this knight and attack that center, or maybe try to attack with this and open this one. Okay, so yeah, these are the simple variation you can try with this King's Indian. So this is much safer than when you play against this Queen, yeah, Queen's Gambit. So let's say c4 happened. Can we go with this, and then knight c3, let's say, and you played g6, and we have this e4 move. Okay, then you can go with d6 if that move comes. So let's say d6 happen, and then you simply capture that, because now that file is not open, so d6 is not possible directly. And after this you could play like same that variation where you are controlling all center, and then you could simply go with bishop g7, and knight f3, and yeah, you can see similar kind of a structure in so many games. Then you can simply go with the bishop e2 possibly, and then maybe you can go with this bishop to there. Let's say bishop go here, and we have this bishop to e3 move. Okay, then knight f to d7, castle, e5. Okay, d5, and now knight to e8, reroute knight. So this is like computer variation, or maybe some lines. Then yeah, we this bishop is not doing that much right now. If let's say white played this, and then what you play, you have to capture this. If you go back, to simply that bishop will be trapped here. So that's why you have to capture that knight. That is a much forcible move, because white has white bishop has doesn't have much choice. All right, so these are the possibility. Okay, so yeah, these are the all idea in King's Indian attack and defense. So I hope you learned something. So let's see something about some puzzles. Okay, this puzzle we are black to play first, and what we are going to see in this puzzle, we have rooks, bishop, knight, okay, and around six pawns. In white side we have also rook, bishop, this knight. All right, so as of now, white attacked this rook on d5. So can we defend that one? So that is also a possible question. Because if we want to capture that knight, so that is defended by that rook. After that we can go with this check maybe, and then what is the idea from our side? Or we directly go with this rook here. If rook capture, and then king move. So can we try to go for this bishop? Is there any counter attack from white? Maybe that thing is there. Let's go with this. Or maybe capture that first, and yeah, that bishop is hanging. Then go with that. Okay, so we are winning that material. Okay, that was simple. Idea to go with this capture, and when rook capture this, you simply go with this fork with bishop. So that was the idea. Okay, in this position, we have white to play first, and what we have two rooks, bishop, and bishop pair is there. Knight is also there, queen is there, and we have around six pawns. In black side, we have that bishop, knight pair, rooks are there, queen is there. Yeah, around seven pawns. Okay. So now what we will be see in this position, first of all, that knight is attacking our queen, definitely. So can we go with this capture, bishop capture, and then we try with this. Okay, so maybe this diagonal is little okay for queen. If we try to go for some discover check with this pawn, maybe we go with this queen to b3 first, attack that knight jump, let's say back. Then we go with this check possibly, and win that bishop. If queen king move, we simply capture that knight with bishop. Okay, go with this. Yeah, that is the idea. Okay, then final one. So in this position, we have white to play first. White has this queen, rook, bishop, knight is here, and around 6 pawns. In black side, we have also this rook is here, and queen, bishop, knight is also here. All right, and yeah, around 6 pawns. So what is happening? Yeah, so our rook is, yeah, attacked by black rook. Also, yeah, queen is defending. Our queen is defending that knight and that rook. This knight is defended by this bishop. Okay, so can we capture it? So queen capture. Then okay, so then maybe what is the possible choices here? So we capture, queen capture. We try to attack this bishop, and let's say bishop move. We can win that knight in that case. So yeah, so knight is not doing that much right now, attacking that square on f7. Maybe, yeah, queen can't go there right now because of, yeah, white color. We have not have that white square right now. So yeah, maybe try to attack this, then go with this g4. So yeah, bishop move, let's say here, then we can simply win that one. That is our idea. Yeah, I hope you learned something today. That's all for today. Thank you.